This is going to be a video of how to change your Polaris Sportsman Bendix. So there's a couple screws and bolts you have to take out. One of the first ones is right over here. Then you're going to have one here, 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 here. And on the back side of your fender, you're going to have a couple. You're going to have one down here, one up here, one up here. And then on the front fender, it's going to be very similar. You're going to have one down here, 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 and here. I think that's all of them all the way across. And then you're going to take and you're going to pull this piece off so that you can get to your pull start right here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take off all these screws. Now that I've got this foot peg off, what you're going to do is you're going to take off your recoil. So you've got screw or bolts all the way around here that you're going to take off. Once you get those off, you can pull this piece off. So I'll go to that. Okay, so I just pulled my pull rope cover off. It just popped off. It had to wiggle a little bit. It hit this, so I just shimmied out kind of this direction. Next, here's your Bendix right here. So you're gonna take and you just kind of pull it out. There's nothing really to it. Just make sure your grooves are lined up. Kind of give it a little bit of shaking. Okay, so it took a little bit of finagling to get this one out. This one's the old one. This one's the new one. So I'm gonna put this one back in. You can see where it's missing at. I had to pull on a little bit. Sorry, I had to turn my camera off. One of my kids was calling me, so I left for a second. And so you got this little hole. That's where it's going to go back into your new one. When I pulled this one out, I kind of had to get it at an angle kind of like this and then pull it out. So when I put this one back in, I'm going to do something pretty similar. I'm going to put it in at an angle, and then it takes a little bit of work to kind of shuffle it back down into the spot that it's at. So it's not all the way in there, so you're going to take and put it all the way back in there. If you want to, I guess you could probably pull this off, but you don't have to. I've never done it that way, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put this back in, and then what you do is you take and put your cover back on, make sure you get all your bolts back on, and then put your foot peg back on. That's how you change out your Bendix.